Hello students, this is your first chapter of the electrostatic, chapter 1, electric charges and field. This is your NCERT book. So in this chapter you have to first study about electric charge. So experimentally it is found that when two glass rods, here is two glass rod, one is this, another is this. When these two rods are rubbed with silk, it is found that the rod acquired positive charge. So when these two rods, when brought near to each other, they repel each other. Similarly, a plastic rod, when two plastic rods rubbed with cat skin or fur, they also repel each other. So this experimental evidence shows that when the things are rubbed with each other, they acquire charge. This is called frictional electricity. So on the basis of these observations, it is found that charges are of two types, two kinds of charge. Charges are of two types. And on this observation, it is found that like charge repel each other and unlike charge attract each other. So this is the basic property. If the charges are like, means both are positive or both are negative, they will repel each other. And if they are unlike, one is positive, another is negative, they will attract each other. So to find the amount of charge, or the charge is more or less, it is found that, or this can be done, or this can be explained on the basis of apparatus. इसमें एक apparatus होता है जिसको हम गोल्ड लीफ इलेक्ट्रोस्कोप कहते हैं, और ये गोल्ड लीफ इलेक्ट्रोस्कोप एक ऐसा apparatus है जो चार्ज को डिटेक्ट करता है. सो अ सिंपल apparatus to detect charge on a body is the gold leaf electroscope. It consists of a vertical metal rod housed in a box with two thin gold leaves attached to the bottom end. When a charged object touches the metal knob at the top of the rod, charge flow onto the leaves and they diverge. So the degree of divergence, मतलब कितना फैल रही है स्ट्रिप्स, the degree of divergence is an indicator of the amount of charge. So this is the diagram of this gold leaf electroscope. This is gold leaf electroscope. This is a metal knob, rod, and these are the two leaves. So when a charged body is kept on the knob, charge flow through the rod and reaches to the two thin leaves. More is the charge, more is the divergence. Less is the charge, less is the divergence. Now after this we come to conductors and insulators. Conductors and insulators. So basically these are the substances. The substances through which the electricity pass easily are called conductors, and through which it does not, called insulator. So here is the definition. Some substances readily allow passage of electricity through them, others do not. So these are the definition of conductor and insulator. The very important thing, when some charge, this is very important thing, when some charge is transferred to a conductor, it readily gets distributed over the entire surface of the conductor. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, अगर किसी कंडक्टर के ऊपर चार्ज ट्रांसफ़र किया जाता है तो वो चार्ज उस पूरे कंडक्टर पर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाएगा. इन कंट्रास्ट, if some charge is put on insulator, अगर इंसुलेटर पे चार्ज रखा जाएगा, if the charge is put on insulator, it stay at the same place, वो उसी प्लेस पर बना रहेगा। ये मेन इम्पॉर्टेंट डिफरेंस है कंडक्टर और इंसुलेटर में। यार कंडक्टर में कोई चार्ज ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे तो उसकी सरफेस पर बना रहेगा, पूरे सरफेस पर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाएगा, जबकि इंसुलेटर में चार्ज एक प्लेस पर स्टे रहेगा। दिस प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द मटेरियल टेल्स यू why a nylon or plastic comb get electrified on combing dry hairs or on rubbing, but a metal article like spoon does not. The charge on the metal leak through our body to the ground, as both are conductors of electricity. So when we bring a charged body in contact with earth, all the excess charge on the body disappear by causing a momentarily current to pass to the ground through the connecting conductors, such as our body. This process of sharing of the charges with the earth is called grounding or earthing. So earthing provides a safety measure for electrical circuit and appliances.